All right, another thing that we can do with Illustrator, we can create patterns. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set this to have a fill, and if you look in my fill swatches, I've got a couple of patterns here. Here's foliage, and here is, what's this one called? Put my mouse and rest of there, pompadour. So foliage, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look at how this acts. Patterns act a little differently than most things. You notice when I resize this square, it doesn't resize the pattern, or the rectangle I should say, it doesn't resize the pattern within it. It just moves. It's like a window that I'm looking through to the pattern. Same if I rotate this. The pattern stays where it is, and the box rotates around it. Now, if I want to resize or rotate the pattern as well, that is actually what is up here in the same place we just were, transform. Go to rotate, and right here, I can check this box that says rotate patterns. And now you'll see that it actually rotates the pattern as well. Okay. Same with resizing. I can go to object, transform, and scale. And I can say, oh, I want to transform the patterns, and I want this to be 50% the size. Okay, I can say I don't want it to transform the object. Look, now it doesn't actually 50%, now it doesn't resize the actual object. It's just resizing the pattern. I can do the same thing with rotate. I could say I want to rotate the pattern, but not the rectangle. And I would just uncheck transform objects and check transform patterns. Now you can create your own patterns. They're actually quite simple to create. All you need to do is make a square. The square needs to be in the very back, and it needs to have no fill. It also should have no stroke, but I'm going to turn the stroke off in a minute so I can see what I'm doing in the meantime. Now I'm going to come here and I'm just going to make some circles. Now when working with a pattern, you need to remember it's going to repeat. So anything that goes off this side, it's going to put, if the right side is going to have the left side right next to it. The top's going to have the bottom right next to it because it just repeats like tiles. And so if something is halfway off the right side, it's going to be cut off unless I have the same thing halfway off the left side. So you just have to remember that you're going to have that with edges when making your patterns. For now, I'm just going to do that. Select all those and make them so they have no stroke. And let's go ahead and, well, I want to make sure I can see them. So let's fill these yellow to start and then unfill my background. Make it no fill again. And I could now select a few of these. I'm going to hold down shift so that it's doing more than one at a time. And we'll make those ones blue. And then I'll grab a couple more. And we'll make those ones red. Now I'm going to select this, the whole thing. Now again, that box needs to be in the background of all of it. And then I come up here to, let's see. Well, I'm going to show you another really great shortcut because I can't remember which. Anytime you're wondering where something is in the menu here, if it's been a while since you've used it, like me, patterns, click help and start typing it. And I can see, as I type pattern, and I can see right there that it's saying that there is patterns available in here. And if I put my mouse on it, it actually shows me what object it's under. So it's under object right there. So this is a way to find anything in the menus is under the help. So I'm going to go to object, pattern, make. Now it gives me some options for my pattern here, and I can go ahead and I can change into these objects that I want to. I'm going to go ahead and just keep these the way that they are, and this just says it's been added to the swatch panel, which is exactly what I want. Go out of isolation mode, delete this, and now I could make a shape. Let's go ahead and make a polygon. And I can fill that with my pattern, and it's just repeating across. So you can create your own patterns or use the ones that they already have. It's a great way to put texture on things, or again, patterns like polka dots or anything like that that you'd like.